career trail. Your success journey begins here.
Last week, we brought you part 2 of our conversation with Uncle Ebo Whyte, CEO of Roverman Productions, where he shared how being dismissed from his second job became a turning point that shaped the rest of his journey.
I think the 3 failures had helped me. My being fired from my job had taught me a lot. It taught me you have nothing to prove to anybody. Don't listen. Nobody's opinion of you matters.
This week, we present to you part 3, the final part of the interview, where Uncle Ebo Whyte reflects on becoming CEO of Roverman Productions, his leadership path, the future of theatre, and his impactful journey at Joe FM.
Don't live your life to please anyone. Because the company that fired me, there was a whole community around that company, and we all tried to live up to the expectations of everybody. Then I realized, hey, in life you don't have to live up to the expectations of anyone. Just have in mind that you want to honor God, and however God leads you, do it. Cool. And don't worry about what anybody thinks. You don't need anybody's approval. Nobody needs to like you. So this issue of when he doesn't owe it to you to respond. Yeah. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Live your life.
Wow.
Do the best you can. And the rest, there's a God who answers our prayer, who shows us mercy. And I have known him for all these years.
Wow. So 17 years now. How many plays? Can you count how many?
62.
62.
We are working on my 63rd play.
From 3 scattered plays to 63.
3 failed. You are saying it nicely. You are saying it very nicely. 3 failed productions. Yes.
To 62, now getting to 63.
Yes.
And we are still counting.
Yes.
Wow. Interesting. But let's talk about your titles. How do you put the titles together? Because when you look at your title, most of them, the ones that I've spotted, most of them are either
Dubai or no sex.
Relationship days, love,
the foreplay, I want to feed you,
and all that.
Yes.
Should we call Uncle Ebo a lover boy that is inspiring these titles? What is inspiring those titles?
By the way, the next title is Love on the Ropes.
Wow.
And you would, what happens is that I have a team, so we read the scripts, and then I work with a working title when I'm working, but then the group can override the working title, and then they, through a process of brainstorming, can decide, we think this title works better for the play. And then that becomes the title.
But sometimes it's, most of them is love-centered.
Yes.
Emotion-centered.
Yes.
So what also inspires that?
I love love.
Oh, okay.
In my mind, I am a love aplanke. I love a good love story.
Okay.
And also, but there is more to that. I realize that we go to school to learn everything.
Okay.
We go to school to handle a camera. We go to school to even learn to drive. We go to school to learn to cook, to do our dress, to sew and things like that, to design. None of those areas would impact our lives as fundamentally as our love relationships. You can have all the degrees. You can even be president. If your love life, your relationship is not working, your relationship with yourself, with your spouse, with your children are not working, forget it. You are a miserable person. And yet there's no school. It is assumed that you should be able to manage it. And yet that is something that would make or break your life. And so when that realization dawned on me, I realized that there's a need for us to create a platform where insights on love and relationships can be shared. And that is what I am seeking to do. to just share as much as I know, because I've been married for 41 years. I've learned a few things. I've made a lot of mistakes. And so I want my mistakes to be useful.
Oh, okay.
If you can share your mistakes with people and they learn from it and not repeat your mistakes have become useful. And I decided I'm going to make my mistakes become useful.
Wow, interesting. And I believe it's helping a lot of we, the young ones.
Ah, well, I'm happy to hear that.
Wow. So in your address, when you are talking, you address yourself as Mr. Whyte, when you were talking about most of your life experiences. Yes. So at what point did you get the Uncle Ebo?
Now, I am not one of the pioneers of Joy FM, but I am one of the very early people on Joy FM. I got onto the Super Morning show about a year into Joy's existence.
Oh, okay.
Now, in those days, the Super Morning team decided that they wanted someone who would bring tidbits to flavor the show. And so the concept was, we want someone who can rove around and then bring his report on the show to see what is happening around, what ideas are floating around, that kind of thing. And so they called the segment Rover Report.
Oh, okay.
And Marco Zomelo, who at that time was one of the producers, approached me. Recommended me to the producer then, Dusty Wayne. He's called Dusty Wayne, who then came and approached me and said, "This is what we want to do. Would you be interested?" And I said, "Sure, I'll be interested." That is how I got on. The regular host was Sammy, Tommy and Unforcing. This was years before Komla Dumont, before any of those people. And Tommy and I developed this on-air relationship, friendship. The chemistry between the two of us on air was fantastic. And so he took to calling me Uncle Ebo.
Oh, okay.
And then he also took to calling me the Roverman, because the program is the Rover Report. The one who brings the Rover Report is the Roverman.
Oh, okay. So the Roverman.
Yes, the Roverman. So, but he would always call me. He called me nothing else but Uncle Ebo Whyte. So when he's promoting the slot, Uncle Ebo Whyte will be joining us. Good morning, Uncle Ebo Whyte, that kind of thing. So with that caught on, and that stayed. And then he would also say, talk about, oh, the Roverman will be here with us, or the Roverman will be back on Thursday, and that kind of thing. And so when I decided on the 4th attempt at commercial theater, I decided to use the Roverman as the name of the company.
Wow.
Yeah.
A very, very interesting.
I owe that to Tommy and Unforcing. Tommy, don't come for royalties.
Are you still doing it?
I've been on Joy for since then, yes.
What keeps you going aside God?
Several things. One, discovering that none of us is in this world for nothing. A lot of people may never discover why they are on this earth. But it doesn't matter. If you haven't found why you're on this earth, whatever your hands find to do, do it with everything you've got, because you never know what that will lead to. You understand me? And so it is that commitment that whatever your hands find to do it well. Don't do it up. A lot of people make the mistake of I am doing this, but this is not what I want to do. What I really want to do is that. But no, it's not available. When you do that, you are cheating yourself and you are cheating everybody. So you may want to be, let's say you may want to be, to host a program on television.
Okay.
That door hasn't opened. In the meantime, you are a sales assistant. What a lot of people do is that they then do the sales assistants with a bit of resentment because that's not what they want. And then they insult those who are on TV because they envy them. Do you understand? So your life is miserable. Do you understand? You are not doing the best with what you have.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you can't even rejoice
over
somebody who is doing the thing you wish you could be doing. Anyway, they're not here. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get it.
I learned that all that would sap your energy. So I want to be on TV, but I'm a sales assistant. Be the sales assistant every customer will remember. Because you never know which customer will come in there who owns a TV station. Or which customer comes in there whose sister or uncle or father owns a TV station. And they go, today I met some girl at this show. Oh, she was so lively. I think she'll be good on television.
And that's how it starts.
You understand me? So when we don't give 100%, we cheat ourselves. For whatever reason, we don't do it. We cheat ourselves because we block opportunities. And I learned that. Out of that came a principle of mine that when I'm working, I would work so hard that no matter how much the company pays me, there will still be a balance for life to pay. Because what Ghanaians don't realize is that your employer doesn't pay you, life pays you. And life pays you according to the value you produce. So, if the company pays you, let's say 1,000 cedis, but your value in terms of your work is 500 cedis, you owe life 500 cedis, and life will collect it from you. Collect it with ill health. So either you or your dependents are always in the hospital, so you are spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
It will take it from you in terms of a dress that gets torn and you can't explain. You know, you've had this experience where you are ironing in the morning to go to church or to go to a wedding, and then the same iron you've been using, you put it on the table, on the dress, and the iron says, "I no go." By the time it occurs to you, oh, lift it, the dress is spoiled. Life has collected the money.
Amazing.
It will collect it in. There are people who can tell you that they were driving. They are not asleep. Traffic was moving slowly. They are alert. And yet before they realized, they had hit the car in front of them, broken their headlights and the tail lights of the car in front of them. Nice. So now they have to buy the tail lights and fix their headlights. Life has collected from you.
Interesting.
Because you are being paid more than the value you are producing for life. Not for your employer. Life. But the opposite is also true. If your contribution to life, in terms of what you are doing, is worth 1,000 cedis, and the company pays you 500, life owes you 500 cedis, and life will pay you. Will refund that 500 to you. I hope you understand.
I get it.
Your contribution is 1,000, worth 1,000 cedis. But the company, for whatever reason, is paying you 500. Don't worry about it. Life will pay the difference. Because we are all working for life. And we'll pay the difference in terms of, there are people who don't remember the last time they went to the hospital. Not just they. Those dependent upon them, they don't remember the last time any of them went to the hospital. There are people who one dress, the same old dress, anytime they wear it, people go, whoa, what on Wahine? Hey, what are they doing? So, then you get embarrassed because you wonder whether they are trying to tease you. So, I tell you, when you knew, oh, they be, what should that? What should that? Life is rewarding you. That dress is new every day. Every day. Another way life takes from us what we don't deserve, especially for the boys. Oh, and the girls. Life will make you fall in love with some person, be an underworld. You spend all your money on that person. But afraid one out America. Or with the ladies, you would fall in love with some loser bee who's a push no go, and you spend all your money trying to keep him afloat. And we see life. A cow did life and a life OJ. It's a principle that life runs on. Unfortunately, in Ghana, we are very ignorant of a lot of the principles that run the world. So I resolved that whatever, no matter how much a company pays me, I'm going to work so hard that there will still be, no matter how much they pay me, I have more value than what they are paying, and life will have to refund it to me. And that principle is what I bring to everything I do.
Okay.
So I don't look for money. If you give me an assignment, I'm not going to say, how much are you paying me for this? I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in, would this be useful? Would I learn something? Would it be a blessing? Once the answers are yes, I'm for it.
Wow, very interesting. All right. So I'm someone who has followed you a lot, so I follow you on your social media handles and all that. Okay. I see how the team have fun, do dance challenges. I ask myself, do you face challenges in this Roverman production?
If you are a Ghanaian working in Ghana, nasa won't face challenges. Look around you. Would that dakem? Would the dakem? I said that you don't know it. Because in Ghana, we will make you sweat unnecessarily. That's Ghana. I can't explain why the spirit of Ghana is like that. We don't want to see a Ghanaian prospering. We don't want to see a Ghanaian doing well. If a foreigner, we don't mind. If it's a Ghanaian, are they?
We have a problem.
Yeah. If I was a Nigerian, a South African, or an European, or an American, doing what I am doing in Ghana, and can see coming to me in kind. But we are Ghanaian. There are people who hear of our place, they can afford the ticket. Why? Ghanaian. And so, if you are operating in this country, Ghana would make you sweat kakra. Sometimes it's almost as if Ghanaians are determined to punish anybody who allowed himself to be born a Ghanaian. It's sad, but that is the way we do it. That is Ghana. That is the day we can change that. No Ghanaian will have to leave Ghana. All the Ghanaians queuing for visas, all the Ghanaians going through the desert to get to Europe and things like that. If Ghanaians decided that I would work for Ghana wholeheartedly and selflessly, no Ghanaian would leave Ghana, because you won't get the quality of life you can have in Ghana anywhere. It's a blessed place, but unfortunately the people in the place are some way. We are some way.
Okay, all right. So as we being somewhere, or we taking the blame on your part, has there been a moment where maybe you planned to do your play and then things didn't go as you expected? Maybe someone forgot their lines and all that?
the challenge is not inside my group. The challenge will be out there and how the society processes what you are doing. So, for instance, there are people who, like I said, will never come. There are people who would not support what you are doing, even though they are in a position to support it. Like, the person may be the one to give you a sponsorship deal.
Okay.
But we are Ghanaian offer. Or if he's going to give it to you, he wants to be sure that a certain percentage will come back to him. If you are not prepared to play ball, he's not prepared to look at your proposal. The fact that there's only one performance hall in Accra, the National Theatre, it's a big drawback, because then it means that if the dates I have booked for a production, if the play does so well that there are calls for you to repeat it, you may not have the date to repeat it.
Okay.
You know, so then, even though in the marketplace people are asking for it, you can't do it because unfortunately, some regulations in Ghana do not make it possible for you, because they are very stringent, and they would hamper your progress, and they would target your progress. So that is also the electricity. So when you come to my show at the National Theatre, there is always a standby generator.
Oh, okay.
That we pay for, we may not use it.
It has to be on standby.
It has to be there. It has to be there, constant, because you never know. So all those things make life difficult to do anything. And it's not just me as a person. I'm talking about trying to do anything in Ghana. It's not easy.
Oh, okay. But in general, would you say the Ghanaian theatre has moved forward, or is still fragile?
Well, if you look at the fact that there was a time when there were no drama shows, and now I can talk of 5 theatre companies that come out regularly.
Oh, okay.
Then maybe you can come to that conclusion. If you look at the fact that there was a time when people did not even understand what theatre is.
Okay.
And now they can conceive it. They can say, oh, yeah, okay, Uncle Ebo Whyte. So we have come a long way. The future for theatre is incredible, but it would take a lot of resilience for those of us in the space.
Okay. Because
when nobody knows you in Ghana, nobody cares about you. But I feel within, why is everybody mentioning his name? You know, okay, munko find a tax book or your tax. Munko yewe. And then stories begin to come up about you.
Okay.
So sometimes you hear stories about the things you are supposed to be doing, and you yourself, you don't know, and you are shocked. For instance, let me tell you an interesting story.
Okay.
My wife is in a pharmacy shop.
Okay.
The woman who runs the pharmacy shop is her friend. She enters, and another woman who is also a friend of the woman who runs the pharmacy shop also enters after her. She does not know my wife. So you get it. The woman who runs the place knows the two women because they are her friends, independent of each other.
Yeah.
Just as that woman enters, a white BMW SUV passes. And the woman goes, that is Mr. White. On the record, Mr. White. Now, Papa no, or Pema with the train, or the way quick, or quack or packet, but we know the ML, no, the ML, no, and no, the cookroom. And my wife is standing there. The woman who runs the place is trying to give a sign to this woman.
The wife is there.
Yeah. But unfortunately, the woman took the sign she was given as an encouragement to go on. So the woman went on and about Mr. Whyte and that, and Mr. Whyte, are you saying, or you saying, and that. The castle war, the keka bebre. So finally, my wife leaves, comes home, and when she comes home, the first thing she does, Ebo, wherever you park the white BMW, any ML, no, and you bring, you're gonna come. But that is Ghana for you. That woman has never met me. Because if she had met me, she would have known my wife. Because we are at the theater together all the time. So, and yet, she spoke as if she knew me. And the warning I would give everybody in Ghana is that be careful what you hear people say about anybody. Because if all the information you have about anybody is what somebody has told you, the chances that that information may be misleading is very high.
Very high.
And sometimes we don't take it seriously until we become the topic.
Victim, yeah.
The victim. That why would they do this? Why so Tamana, I'm on for catching who spread it on. So, and you know, that's why they would do it.
All right. So we'll take a quick break, but before that, I want to put this final question before the break. You are known for, you know, doing plays and all that, but we also know that you have novels.
Yeah.
The Deal and The Perfect
Couple.
So I would ask, those novels could have been translated into a play. Why they need to write a novel?
Because it's a different medium for writing.
Okay.
I'm a creative person, so I try to challenge myself and to stretch myself. And so those are ways of stretching myself.
Oh, okay. Do you have any novel coming up aside these two?
Yeah, The Perfect Couple, the Deal, The Perfect Couple are part of a 7-book series.
Oh, okay.
So The Deal is number 1. Perfect Couple is number 2. So number 3 up to number 7 are still works in progress.
Oh, okay. All right. But why 7?
Why not 7?
No, why 7?
Why not 7?
It could have been any number.
Exactly, and so it was 7.
Okay, but there should be a reason for the 7.
Oh, no.
You just wanted to. Okay, all right. So we'll take a quick breather. You're still watching the show. We'll be right back.
The career trail. Your success journey begins here.
Welcome back from that quick breather. This is still the Career Trail on Joy Learning TV and Joy News. We've heard a lot from Uncle Ebo. If you missed any part of the conversation, you can always go to our YouTube channel, either Joy Learning TV or Joy News, and watch the conversation. Now, this is the second part of the program where we get to ask Uncle Ebo 3 questions from students. Are you ready for them?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So let's take a look at the first question.
My name is Jedaya Adama. Uncle Ebo, you've written many plays. At this stage in life and career, do you ever worry that the ideas may one day stop?
The answer is no.
Okay.
You know, you can live your life with the scarcity mentality. That says that there's a finite amount of something. So, ebesa. And if you have that mentality, then if somebody has some, let's say, you would have to find a way of taking it from him because finite. You understand me?
Yeah.
It's the reason why life in Ghana is so hard because, you know, whenever there's a change of government, one of the first things they fight for are jobs. So we take the jobs from Ghanaians and give to another Ghanaians. finite scarcity mentality. In other words, there's a certain number of jobs we want for our people. Never mind that it is being occupied by Ghanaians, but they are not our people. So we remove them and put our people there. Only for our people to be removed when there's a change.
Yeah.
It's of scarcity mentality. That is one way you can live your life. But you can also live your life with an infinite possibilities. And that is what I do. And so when I'm writing a story, I don't save anything. I'm not writing and saying that, oh, this aspect of the story would be good for a different story on its own, until they mean save. No. Anything, any idea that comes to me is going into this work I am working on. And so when I get up from my desk after I finish a play, there's nothing else. But I know another one will come. And it always does. It always does. We have no idea how huge the universe is. We have no idea how big of the thing we are a part of. We can never exhaust the possibilities God has given us. We can never. This issue of, oh, we have to control this. We have to, no. It's infinite. And so I've never thought of, oh, what if one day there are no ideas? No, there would be. The other part of it will be, what if your health fails? Well, if it fails, it fails. But once I have it, I'm doing the best I can. You understand me? So young people look at somebody like me and say, he's closer to the grave than we are. You lie. You may be as closer to it than I am.
But you wouldn't know.
Because there's no guarantee for any of us. And so the thing for all of us to adopt is that today, I'm going to give it my best, or everything. I'm going to do the best I can today, so that if it turns out that this was my last day, I can look back and say, oh my goodness, I had a good time, eh? So if ever there was a time when I can no longer go out and direct and things like that, oh, can you imagine the memories I have from the plays I have done, from the feedback I have received, from the impact the plays have done. So there's not going to be a regret. Because I've got a chance to live a dream. And that the excitement of that will keep me going. But my process of leadership, of creativity, of working is so open that anyone who really wants to do this and who feels called to do this can learn everything he needs to learn from me, because I don't hide anything. My rehearsals are open. Anybody can walk in. Anybody can walk to me when I'm directing a play and interrupt it and ask me a question. And I would answer. And I will answer knowing that I may not be here. This may be the people who to take the thing on. It is also the reason why I don't repeat a play. Because it would have been easy. Some plays have done well. People can't get enough of them, so it would have been easy. But I know that one day I will not be here. So I'm leaving my team. And so I don't repeat a play. My processes are very open. My team are encouraged to run as much of the production as they can. So I don't remember the last time I designed a set. There's a team that takes care of it. They read the script and decide, Uncle, but this is your set. You know, there are people for costume. They will come to me with drawings and design. This character, this is what we see him wearing, and these are the reasons we see them. Promotion, selling a show. I'm not part of it. There's a whole team
that do that.
That puts that together.
Okay.
And so, no, if I'm not here, I am. In the first place, I'll go knowing that I've lived an incredible life, but then I also know that there are people who have been empowered, who have been exposed to what I'm doing. Indeed, a lot of the people who are in the space now, putting up shows, are putting up shows on the back of what they've learned from what I do.
Yeah.
So, even though they don't belong to my group and they are doing, you would think they are competitors, but they are competitors running with my template. Because when I started, there was no template.
Yeah.
But what I do has now become a template for people. So, no, the future is fantastic.
All right. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's take a look at the second question.
My name is Irene Adubea. Please, I want to ask a question. Hello, Uncle Ebo. Please, how do you select the actors who perform in your plays? What qualities do you look for?
I don't need you to come fully prepared. When I have an audition, I'm looking for passion. I'm looking for the determination to pay any price to sacrifice for this, because the creative field is not for those who are just dangling their feet in it. You either immerse yourself in it or get out of it.
Okay.
And so I look for that. I don't even look for talent, because having directed plays for all these years, I wrote and directed my first play in 1975. So I know how to turn anybody into a star. What I can't do is to turn you into a singer. So that one, I'll require that you come knowing how to sing kakra. At least you must be able to sing better than me. Which is a very low bar, so everybody can pass.
Okay.
So that is it. I'm just looking for passion. I'm looking for interest. I really want to do this. I'm not too sure whether I can do this, but I really, really want to do this. Okay, give it a try. Let's give it a try. That's the way I do it.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the last question.
My name is Abena Kunede Dinkra. Please, Uncle Ebo, are there dreams or projects you still feel called to pursue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The biggest is to have a theater of our own.
Oh, okay.
Have a theater of our own, and also to be able to move our productions from 12 shows a quarter to 8 shows a week, which is what pertains in other jurisdictions. My counterpart in South Africa is not doing shows only on weekends. He's doing 8 shows a week. You know, and so that is a direction to move towards. A theater of our own, 8 shows a week, so that you don't even need to hear an advert. Just get into your car and come, and you have a good evening. You understand me? Because that's what happens in other places. They know that this place, Broadway, there would always be a show there that would be worth your while to watch. West End, there would always be a show there that is worth your while to watch.
Okay.
So, you go out for dinner with your family, end the evening there. Or you go for an earlier show, then you pass through a restaurant for a meal and go home. And all that should become part of our socialization. But beyond that, every flight coming into Ghana is full. Only 30% Ghanaians.
Okay.
Per flight.
Okay.
70% foreigners, expatriates, investors, businessmen, people coming on holidays, all kinds of people. You know what we do for them? They come, we book them into a hotel and leave them there. It doesn't happen in any country that takes itself seriously. In every country, South Africa, anywhere that you go, they book you into a hotel. Every evening, they have a place to take you. They have an event. They have a show. They have a trip for you. All made, put together, curated to ensure that your memories here will be so high, you will come back again. And you will bring more people again. Plus, it is done in such a way that dollars or the buy, you know, you have to empty the beer.
Before you leave.
Before you leave.
Yeah.
In Ghana, we allow people to come with dollars and they go away with it. But in some of the other places, oh, you lie bad. You're spending everything at the time. By the time you are aware, all you have is your ticket and your credit card.
Just fly back.
Fly back. Because they'll find ways.
Yeah.
You know, I remember a friend of mine came from abroad and decided to go to the Boti Falls. He came with some friends, foreigners. And now they drove all the way from here to the Boti Falls. It is not a short distance. They go there, look at the falls, max 15, 20, 30 minutes. That's it. So now we're getting back and make that long journey back to Accra. And he said, one of the foreigners said, are you people serious? He said, if we had this in the UK, there's no way you will not spend 3 hours here. We'll make sure you spend 3 hours here. He said, there will be shops. There will be other things. There will be a place for the children. There will be that. There will be that. There will be merchandise that you would have to buy. There will be activities connected with this thing. Before you realize, you've been here for 3 hours, minimum, which means you have to eat. And you have to eat here.
Sure.
You would have something, some costume, some dress with the design of the fall on it. You would have some pictures. You have that. You have that. Something that you go home and brag about and say, look, I went to Ghana. I went to a place called Boti Falls. Now look. That is me in the boat at the end, at the very bottom of the fall. Oh, look at, that is me.
Yeah.
But in Ghana, okay, this is a Boti Falls. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, now what? Oh, yes, uncle. So we would have to find a way of engaging, and my theater will be one of those.
Okay.
So that every hotel can
have
a schedule, so that if you have guests, you can also tell them, if you want a good evening to spend a place, there's this place, we can call and do a booking for you.
Okay. All right. We are looking forward to that. All right. There's a last part of the program coming up. Can you guess?
No.
You can't. Okay.
Okay, I can guess.
Okay.
That's when you say, thank you for appearing on the show, and then we part out.
All right. So let's take a quick breather. When we come out, we'll find out if that is what you are saying. All right. This is still the Career Trail. Enjoy learning to enjoy news. We shall take a quick breather. We'll be right back.
The Career Trail. Your success journey begins here.
Welcome back from that quick reader. This is the last part of the program where I get to have fun with you. Do you have fun?
You can't be doing what I'm doing without having fun.
All right, but aside your plays and all that, do you watch movies?
Yes, I do.
You watch football?
Oh, yes.
What team do you support?
Come again?
What team do you support?
I was a footballer.
Oh.
So I don't support teams.
You were a footballer?
I was a footballer. So I don't support teams. And I laugh at all those who support teams.
Why?
Because I was a footballer, I enjoy football. So I can watch a game, and irrespective of the results, I would have a lot of fun because I am focused on the game. Those who support teams rob themselves of so much. Because even though you may have a fantastic match, the mere fact that it didn't go your team's way, now do you understand me? But I can watch a match. So Crystal Palace winning this thing. No, that was fun, and I didn't care that they had
won.
Oh, they had won, and it was fine, and I liked it. And later on I was asking my people, "Sa goalkeeper no Crystal Palace for goalkeeper okofa hen," because the saves he made that day. So that's my fun.
Okay.
I'm watching the game. I like it. Manchester United for Munko Sewai. It will be Robin says it will be well next year. But their last game, anything a coach can ask for from a team, they delivered. Somehow the ball won't go inside.
They are watching.
Do you understand me?
All right.
And then the Man U people are screaming and they are screaming, and I'm watching it, and that was fantastic football. End to end, and it was fun. So that is me.
Okay.
Because I've played soccer before, I understand soccer. I am more interested in what the coach is doing with the formation. How is he deploying it? The counter, how quickly does it move from here to there? And things like that, and the shots and things. Oh no, wow. I have a lot of fun watching soccer because so as long as soccer wins,
okay,
I'm okay.
All right.
You know, as long as soccer wins, I am fine. And,
okay.
And so that is me. So yes, I watch soccer. I love soccer.
All right. So we are not going to watch soccer today. We are going to give you a task to perform. And at the end of the day, I get to rate whether you passed or failed the task.
Before I go and watch soccer?
Yes.
Oh,
so if you pass the task, I get to raise the green card.
Because YouTube is there. I watch a match.
And when you fail my task, I get to raise the red card. Okay. Do you think you're going to pass?
I don't really care because I'll still go and watch my show.
All right. So this looks like a watch box, but it's not. It has a couple of tasks here, so you get to pick one.
Okay.
Okay. So let me help you. Okay. Can you read what is there?
Yeah, I mean, somebody who is demon possessed has put together a sentence. Unhappy wives, confused husbands.
No, you didn't even read a task. Okay.
Unhappy wives, confused husbands.
You're supposed to unscramble the word.
Yes.
You've gotten it.
Unhappy wives, confused husbands.
Because it's your play.
Not because it was my play. All
right, so you passed the task for us.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. This is the last part. But before we wrap up, please look into your camera. Any advice you want to give to young
No, before
people?
I look into the camera and talk, let me make a protest to the producer. Hey, Mudu ham kofa box number. I'm going to gift to be shemo. I thought there was a gift inside, and then I realized that it's only task and things like that. I will say it on Joy FM. I'll go and blast you. Ghana could be a paradise. Ghana could be a paradise if you and I just work with a little bit more love for our fellow Ghanaians. You know, people say that Ghanaians are hospitable. No, that is not true. We are hospitable to foreigners. It's about time we are hospitable to our own. And if we don't do that, what will happen is that we will give foreigners the chance to look down upon us because they come here, sometimes with nothing. And we know we help them to succeed and establish while sabotaging our fellow Ghanaians. So the foreigner, the Chinese, the European, think that, you people must be stupid because I came into this country with nothing. Look at me now. You are still down there. What he didn't realize is that because he's a foreigner, we helped him. We made life easy for him. Whilst stepping on the necks of our own Ghanaians. So I wish we can change. If there's one thing we can change, look, let's change governments however we like. Let's change parties however we like. If we don't change that, where a Ghanaian is supporting another Ghanaian, a Ghanaian is rooting for another Ghanaian, a Ghanaian is celebrating another Ghanaian. If we don't do that, we'll go nowhere. But even more seriously, we'll create an environment where the foreigners would always be ahead of us and will not respect us. It's up to you and I that you see a Ghanaian doing anything, that's your brother, that's your sister. Whatever you can do to help that person, do it. Okay. Because bottom line, it stays here. It stays in this nation.
All right. Thank you so much, Uncle Ebo.
Welcome.
We are thankful for your time.
Yeah.
You know, we know that you're a very, very busy person, but thank you so much for being on the career trail, allowing us to hear your story, to listen to your story. I believe some of the things you said, this is the first time some of us are hearing it, but we've taken lessons from it, and we are so grateful for your time. We are so, so grateful. And so, on behalf of the team, we want to say a very, very big thank you for allowing us to hear your story.
My pleasure, but box no more the other than.
All right, and this was a career trail with me, Irene Adubea Aning. My seat was sponsored by Super Fashion. You can get the numbers from your screen and give them a call. Next week, we have another amazing personality.
The Career Trail. Your success journey begins here.